Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Monday, February 8th. These are the charts of the day. Today we're going to talk about some longs. There are still plenty of longs that look good in this market despite the indices rolling over and looking vulnerable here. I'm going to also talk about some of the ultra-short ETFs which we've been trading and currently have in our portfolio position. Starting off with APKT, APKT, which has been acting great. Notice that the 2-month base here broken on a large price volume surge, and it's been flagging for the last 3 days. Today it moved up a fraction, but underlying technicals continue to improve. Balance of power, money stream, and on-balance volume all look positive enough for this stock to make it higher, I think. Target 16 and a quarter, secondary target up around 20. We'll be keeping close tabs on this going forward. ARAY has had a strong 2-day surge. It's broken out above, or it's breaking out above key declining tops line, and was moving up to test additional resistance, but the 2-day price volume surge and technical surge here is impressive enough for me to put it on our watch list here and keep close tabs on it. There is the June high from last year, up around 835. That would be my immediate target. Secondary targets up around the $9 level, and then another target up around 10 and a half. So let's look for a move that takes us up towards the 9-10 zone, and we'll see what we get going forward. In the ultra short section, the PGZ had a nice time of it of late. As you can see, it moved back above the 10, 21, and 50-day moving averages, pulled back and retested, and then took off. Yesterday was a nasty reversal. Friday was a nasty reversal, but today it came back again, up 44 cents on 12 million shares. Excuse me, it's 112 million shares, 119. No, that's 12 million, sorry. 11,957,100 shares. Anyway, the BGZ appears to be in a new uptrend now with the moving averages having curled around and turning up here. So we look for targets around 22.5 and then 23.80 and 3/4, and we'll monitor that going forward. China Agritech had a big day today. The stock split 2-for-1 split went in effect, but the stock popped at one point as much as 235 or so, but it did back off. However, it still managed to close above the 21-day moving average on big volume, and that having broken out of this entire 1-month declining phase. So this one needs to be kept an eye on going forward. Price targets at 19.85.90, double top resistance up here. Beyond that, the stock could move into the low to mid-20s if the Chinese stocks in the market cooperates. Connexent, CNXT, currently in a beautiful bull flag. Today, a very narrow range of about 13 cents on low volume. The lowest volume in about a month indicates to me it may be at the low volume ebb near the apex of this pattern. Could pop at any point here. Keep an eye on Connexent. Going forward, the target's going to be about $6. Back to the ultra short ETFs. One of my favorites is the EDZ right now. You can see why the stock not only broke through and pulled back and held the trend line and moving average, but popped substantially higher, and then today reversed back up again. Underlying technicals are moving higher. Looks like we can make a move up towards the 7.5, 7 3/4 range, maybe even as high as 8 1/4. That would be my trading target short term. But the thrust in technicals is impressive. So is the volume. I think this one has turned for good. The major 1-year downtrend has been broken, and the stock is back on the move again. As is the FAZ, which turned around in early January, pulled back in a nice orderly bull flag here, and then broke out. Stock looks like it may have some difficulty getting through the 24.5 zone. That's my trading target short term, but if it gets through there, then kitty brought the door. Hasbro had a big significant price volume surge breakaway gap today that takes it to on tremendous earnings, up nearly $4. Beautiful base, the breakout, the flag, the cup and handle, whatever you want to call it. You can see that the explosion today is an impressive one on the face of a declining market, and it would not be surprising me to see this stock make it up to the high 30s, low 40s going forward for a test of the '08 highs. ISSI, another good day today, up 29 cents in a declining market, but this thing does not want to drop. Technicals are surging, the OBVs at new highs. Balance of power full green. The stock looks like it has momentum and could make it up to the 8.5, 9.5 zone. Keytronics, KTCC, thin but bullish. Hit the apex of its coil here and broke out today. Volume picked up, so did technicals. This one looks like $6.50 is beckoning, maybe even as high as 7.5 going forward. Momenta Pharmaceuticals is a stock we really like here. Love the 1-year base pattern. Love this little minor breakout and then pull back on bull flag, and then another sharp surge with a spike up towards 16.5. Over the last couple of weeks, it's backed off and flagged, but it looks like another stair-step move for a run up towards the $18 level, my next target. NOA, NAGC Holdings, oil and gas equipment. One of my favorite patterns after the breakout of the base and then a long sideways consolidation. Stock broke out and is now flagging just above it with good technicals and good volume patterns. I'm looking for something around 10.5, 11, maybe as high as 12 in the stock short term. PCYC continues to impress. The junior biotech crossed 5 today for the first time in years. Let's say since 06. And is now in a sharply rising channel, which measures around the $6 level, maybe higher. My secondary target up around 8. Good technical, full green balance of power, money stream balance, and OBV indicate more potential here. RXII at the very apex of this coil on very low volume with good technicals. I like the way this acts. Looking for a breakout of the coil and a move up to my target around 7.25. SGI today had a significant session in my mind, advancing 67 cents, reaching 971, slightly taking out the double top from mid-January and early February. This 2-day flag here on low volume was a signal that the stock had was setting up, and looks to me like top of the channel up around 11, 11.5 is the next target. Going forward, and longer term target up around 14. TZA, another ultra short ETF, advancing 32 cents today, is in the midst of a new rising channel here. And but it's at resistance in this zone. If it break out of here, this level, and we get a move up towards the 13.5 area, my next trading target. And lastly, the VXX, which is the ETF for the VIX, appears to similarly as quite strong to the as the EDZ. Significant breakout occurred yesterday. Very little pullback on Friday, I should say, and then today another move forward up 66 cents, closing right at the declining 50-day moving average. A price breakthrough here should lead to my next target up around the mid to high 30, call it 37, 38 area, and then beyond maybe something in the low 40s. That's it for tonight. There's some ideas for you on the long side, as well as some ultra shorts.